Now, turning to Greece, where the ruling Conservative Party is leading in parliamentary elections but is unlikely to win enough seats to form a government outright. And that according to initial official results, with 30% of the ballots counted. Figures show the New Democracy Party of incumbent Prime Minister Mitsotakis has more than 41% of the vote. It's followed by the leftist Syriza of Alex Tsipras with about 20%. If the results stay this way, Greece's deeply divided political parties would have 9 days to find partners for a governing coalition. Otherwise, a new election would be called in roughly a month's time. Some 10 million people were eligible to vote in Greece, where elections are held every 4 years for the 300-seat parliament. Now, to get some insight, I'm now joined by S.Mavroudeas, who's a professor of political economy in Pantheon University. Good to have you with us, sir. So, what's going on there? We have Mitsotakis and Tsipras, but looks like it's either going to be a runoff vote, or what do you predict will happen? And given the deep division among the parties there, what kind of a coalition would be likely?
Well, we don't know yet. The results, as of the moment, which are at around 50%, which is a big percentage, so a clear lead of the right-wing party, the incumbent in government, right-wing party, New Democracy, and Syriza trailing far behind. Now, however, given the system of proportional representation, no party will achieve absolute majority. So there is either the chance of some coalition building, probably between New Democracy and PASOK, the old, now neoliberal social democratic party, or calling for second election, where the voting system would be different. That is, it won't be a proportional representation, but some form of majoritarian voting system which favors the first party. In all likelihood, the voting so that New Democracy is going to form the next government one way or another. This is a terrible result, both for Greek society, because New Democracy had a barbaric record in government, and it unbashfully supported capitalists by subsidies and boosting profits. However, it succeeded in doing a crisis micromanagement, that is, throwing some peanuts to the popular classes and buying votes. That is, it created an extensive clientelist system. It also bolstered all this system with a very authoritarian hand. There is an ongoing scandal with wiretaping and a spying network created by the government, and spying not only on its opponents, but also on members of the ruling party, of the New Democracy. But despite all this, it seems that the system of clientelism and closer relations with the big vested interests in Greece, the Greek oligarchs of New Democracy, is able to survive. The second point is that this is a blatant failure of Syriza. Syriza, you said in the beginning it's a leftist party. It's not actually a leftist party. It has moved to the center. It has become a docile opposition, seeking the favor of the US, the EU, and even the Israelis, and of course the Greek oligarchs. It was unable, but also unwilling, to organize popular struggles that erupted against the right-wing government. So for this record, Syriza is failing utterly. and this will probably create contradictions and conflicts within the Syriza party. Now,
Okay.
the next day for
Yes,
let me
30
say this
seconds if
and
you want
finish.
to add. Yes.
Yep, the next day for Greece is rather bleak. Whatever is the new government, it's possibly a new democracy government, it will inaugurate a new wave of austerity measures that will be paid by the people. The Greek economy is a nut house. Numbers are good, but the reality is very bad. So, under the guidance of the European Union, a new austerity package will be introduced, and the situation in Greece, in Greece, particularly of the popular classes, would be worsened
Okay.
radically.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Stavros Mavroudeas in Athens.